Okay,
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready.
They'll run. It's the man from Virginia Tech, Facial Tootin. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this ball.
Mike, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way. And it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it. And boy, did they ever.
They put Strange in motion. He'll look to throw. He's got a man. It's Travis Hunter. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A big play for Jacksonville. And even 30 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. On the run to the right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there. A gain there of 27 yards.
First down. A gain of 27 on the play. First down, Jaguars.
Still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11.
43.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Travis Hunter, touchdown Jaguars. His first touchdown of the new campaign.
For the extra point.
Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars will take a 7-0 lead. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go. Ready.
Here's our first carry for their running back. Inside the 30. And he will score. Touchdown, Tennessee. His second rushing touchdown of the year. That was some kind of run, Greg. We saw him break a tackle and then use his elusiveness to get to the end zone for the score.
Mike, for me, it's all watching his feet. I mean, look at him work. His ability to make guys miss in the open field is special. And I'll tell you what, that play, that was something to watch.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
Let's go now. Hut.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's complete to his running back, Facial Tootin. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
ETN has the first down, still going. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. They gain 18 yards on that long. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
18 on the play. First down, Jacksonville.
It's a toss. Outruns the two. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14.
Ready. Set. Hunt.
Back to throw. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 3rd down.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation, and instead he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity, but with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
Ready. Ready.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and they're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And this will go down as a punt inside the 20 as it continues out of bounds.
Ready.
On play action, it's Ward. No one open, he'll drop it to his running back. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
Let's go. Steady.
To the ground, a first down run. He works free, right side, inside the 20. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 74 yards. Touchdown, Tennessee. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Makes the score Titans 14, Jaguars 7.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
In motion is Hunter.
50, green. Set.
Now faking the give. Touchdown, right side by Thomas. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
15 yards on the play.
They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Jaguars
On the give, it's 2. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
at the 45-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 3.
Come on. Ready.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete. Trying to get it to Travis Etienne that time. And it'll be third down.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience. You can see that he was trying to find something downfield, trying to take a shot there on third and short, but really nice job understanding there was nothing downfield, no need to force it. Get the ball underneath, get a fresh set of downs, and start over again.
Ready. Cut.
Hill drops to throw. That's swung out to Etienne. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
The receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Now a 3rd and 2.
It's a gain of 3.
They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. Going to be 4th down.
Well, here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Cedric Graham. And the Titans will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
On 1st and 10, Ward. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. Still going inside the 20. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Titans. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His 1st NFL touchdown. Here's Bates for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Titans will take a 21-7 lead. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
32.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. Sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, They're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchdown. So after one, it's the Titans out to the early lead. We're back in Music City after this. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Off play action, it's Ward. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And mark him down up beyond the 30. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. Here's a run going left. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline. Ball on the 35. Here comes a 2nd and 5. Looking to throw, it's Ward. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
And I think I want to see a little bit more of this style from this defense. The key, Mike, is at that catch point, you want to create as much contact and be physical. Separate the ball from the intended receiver, and it's a great example there.
First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these 3rd downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force 3rd down, they got to get off the field.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Ready. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Sixty Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Out of the gun, Ward. He'll go right and find his running back. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
Anytime you have a running back like this, it's more about just how many ways can you get the ball in his hand. He's had a great game today so far on the ground. Now they're starting to find ways to get him the ball through the air, and that is a handful for any defense.
1st down and more inside the 25. Out of bounds, but in business. They mark him down near the 2. It's a big one for Tennessee. 38 yards. 2 yards from 6 points. It is 1st down and goal.
Cougar 19. Here we go.
They'll try to run this one in. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Back to the 5-yard line now. 2nd down and goal. Throwing is Ward. That one taken in. Damian Pierce. Touchdown, Tennessee. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
And that that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Come on, set.
They put Strange in motion. Back to throw here to begin the drive. On the move left. Looking back to the middle of the field. It is caught. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Run the toss here to Etienne.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Now they'll set up to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We're back to Nashville in a moment. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Ready, set.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Travis Hunter was the intended target. And it's going to lead to a 4th down. He'll look to throw. Got his man. It's complete to Thomas. And he's going to have the 1st down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on 4th down.
8-yard pickup.
They'll look to throw again. Open right side. That's Strange, the tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
1st and 10.
Flat, 95. Hut.
Back to the air one more time. That's going to be incomplete. Very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact. It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, tomato.
Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd.
Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. Forced out left. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
If he's able to get the ball out of his hand on time, that's probably a completion, but there's a little hesitation for one reason or another, and by the time he lets it go, he has a defender bearing down on him and leads to an incompletion.
That one incomplete. Recovery outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot, and now it is 4th down. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That's taken in, and he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays out. A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Fake the handoff. Now Ward. He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
Their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 19, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Let's go.
Here's Ward. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown Titans. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run. We've got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Bates is good with the extra point. And the Titans will extend this third quarter lead. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Hey, go, go. Go, go. Hey, Phil.
Lawrence now to throw on 1st down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Brian Cook.
Lawrence's pass. Intercepted.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit over-eager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
Bronco 80, 6 yards, 70 Timberwolf. Ready.
Now, 1st down throw for Ward. He'll get that out wide to Pierce. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 2 nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the 1st down.
Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
Ready.
Here's a run. And he will score again. Touchdown, Tennessee. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. Bates now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Titans stretch things out even further.
42, Jaguars 7.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They put Strange in motion. A 1st down throw for Lawrence. Escaping to his left. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
He tried to remain a passer on the move about as long as he could. I thought for a minute there, Mike, that he was going to take off and try to pick up some yards with his legs, but instead he decides to just check down for a short pass and doesn't result in a whole lot.
They put Strange in motion. Lawrence now on 2nd down. That one incomplete. Good job, Westbrook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
There's a short one. He's got Strange. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. That's going to be caught. And he is going to have the Jaguars' 1st down. That'll wind up a gain of 11 on 4th down.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the 3rd quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down. From the 43, here's 2nd and 5.
At the 43-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll get about 5 here as he's out of bounds. The 1st down.
It's a gain of 6. And the Jaguar
In motion is Hunter.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. Pushed out to his left. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
All right, let's go. Let's go. 13 move.
Lawrence going to give it to Tinton. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. It is 3rd and long.
Ball is ready. Here we go. Ready.
They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
Yeah, in this game, Mike, it's just gotten away from them here in the third quarter. They're pretty much forced every possession. They're going to have to go for it and really press the issue. And I'm not even sure if that's going to be enough to get them back into this one.
Ready, go!
They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down.
26 yards. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
From the 46, here's second and 5.
Here we go. Ready.
Play action. Ward. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. The former first overall pick in 2022, Trayvon Walker, in for the sack. It is a loss of 8, and now it's third down.
Ready.
We're trying to get this one on the ground. And they'll get maybe a yard out of that, not nearly enough. It'll be fourth down. On fourth down, here's Ty Zentner to kick it. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here we go.
They put Strange in motion.
95. Ready, go.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Throw left side, taken in by Thomas. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
At the 25-yard line.
So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So, from the 25, it's second and 5.
Set. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. That's to Hunter. He's got it right side. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. A pickup there of 13. First down, Jacksonville.
Jaguars, first down.
They'll try left side with ETN. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance both run and pass.
And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. 11 yards on the pass there. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive. I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical. Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense, just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
He will find Thomas. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
This This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds after a pickup of about 4, but that is enough to keep the drive alive. First down.
3rd and inches, you see a lot of teams try to take a shot. Why, Mike? Because they know on 4th and inches, they still have a chance to convert the first down. The shot wasn't there, but they're still able to pick up a nice gain and convert and bring up first down.
Quentin Strange was his intended target. And it'll be 2nd down.
Ready, ready. Set.
They'll look to throw yet again. Moving left. Off he goes. And a nice gain there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up 3rd down.
That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable 3rd down.
Black, yellow, 22.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. This one caught left side. That's Strange. And he'll be out of bounds. Down at the 20. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
First and 10 at the 20.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. Open right side. That's Strange, the tight end. And the Jags are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
Right, 97. Striker, 3, down.
First and goal.
Red, 38.
They motion a receiver right.
Check, hut.
They'll run it here with Etienne. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal.
Check, hut. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's to the end zone, but just too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs.
To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Brian Cook.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
On 1st down, Ward. A throat behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
And up until this point, this has been an incredibly efficient game from this quarterback. I mean, it's hard to think. Here we are in the 2nd half, and that's only his 2nd incomplete pass. So finally, the defense is able to do something to disrupt his timing and finally try to get him out of this groove.
That one is snuffed out. Going to lose yardage. Back to the 3.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
60 by. Go champ. Go champ.
3rd and long. Here's Ward. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. The Titans sending out their punch as he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. This one fielded out beyond the 25. Whoa! And some good running on that return as he takes it up close to midfield.
Come on, set, ready.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. throw here down the field will fall incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by their rookie first-round pick. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky this didn't go all the way back for a pick six.
And he will have the first down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down.
The 31-yard line.
Let's go. Ready.
Fake the handoff. Now Ward. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Chig Okonkwo was the intended receiver. And that will lead to a second down.
Spot low 18. Let's go now.
Here's Ward. Exiting the pocket right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Here's Bates for the extra point. He's got it. And the Titans will add one more onto their big lead.
Titans 49. Jaguars 7.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Cut.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Forced out wide. He's going to tuck it and go. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Here we go. Cut.
He'll look to throw. Flushed to his left. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
Certainly hasn't been their best game in terms of rushing the passer, but you find yourself with the lead here in the 4th quarter. No better time for that pass rush to come alive and see if they can close this game out.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And he's going to go down. The pressure too much. And that should wrap this one up as they have to give it up on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Now, 1st down throw for Ward. He'll go right and find his running back. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on 1st down.
18-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ready.
2nd and 5.
Here we go. Hawk 70. Ready.
Shotgun snap for Ward. His pass caught. It's Chigokonkwo. And he'll be